Here is the all-new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe Ultimate Calligraphy. In this video, I'll be going over what trims are available with the new Santa Fe, what safety features you get with this trim, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and the pricing. If you guys are new here, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Also, thank you to 401 Dixie Hyundai for allowing me to review this 2024 Santa Fe. Be sure to reach out to them and ask for Doug. Starting with the different trims you can get when it comes to the new Santa Fe, you can either get a hybrid or gas model. The hybrid model does have only one trim and a package that you can add on to that. The gas model has 3 different trims. This will be the XRT, Luxury, and the Ultimate Calligraphy. Each of these trims will have their own unique features and options as well as exterior looks and interior looks. Now, as for the safety features you will get with this Ultimate Calligraphy, this will include the blind spot collision avoidance assist, and as for the rest of the safety features, you do get them on the other trims as well, and this includes things like the lane following assist 2, intelligent speed limit assist, forward collision avoidance assist with pedestrian, cyclist, and junction turning detection, lane keeping assist, driver attention warning, rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, safe exit assist, parking distance warning for the front and rear, parking collision avoidance assist for the rear, and the blind view monitor. Taking a look at what powers the Santa Fe, the gas model gives you a 2.5-liter turbo engine. This is going to give you 277 horsepower and 311 pound-foot of torque, with towing capabilities of about 3,500 pounds when equipped properly. Fuel economy wise, with this engine, you get about 12.1 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 8.8 liters per 100 kilometers on the highway. The front of the new Santa Fe is very bold and definitely stands out, and in a good way. You do get a calligraphy exclusive front grille and bumper, so at the bottom here you do have this pattern trimming that gives it a nice touch. There's also a front sensor here, along with the rest of them all across the bumper. You've also got the unique calligraphy lower grille area. The top area of the bumper, you do have these slots that do open up, and there's also a front facing camera here. There's also these vents on the corners surrounded by gloss black. Then are these pretty cool and nice LED lights that have this H shape to them. And this you'll notice all around the vehicle, exterior and interior. There's also this LED strip that connects the front lights and it's incorporated into the top grille area. There's also the blacked out Hyundai badge up top, and overall I like the front look of this. Coming to the side of the Santa Fe, you can see the nice styling it was given, and it kind of reminds me of the Land Rover Defender. Plus, this has the super cool Hampton gray color. Up top, you do get a dual pane sunroof, and it's split into 2 sections. The rear one, however, is just a fixed glass, and you've also got these black roof rails. Around the windows is some black trimming, and if you look over by the rear glass, you do have this here which you push in, and I guess you can use this as a handle to lift yourself up. The door handles are body color, along with the side mirrors, plus you've got some gloss black on them. On these, you'll have the turn signals and the side view cameras. Over on the fender is this black piece that says Santa Fe on it, and even along the bottom here is gloss black trimming, which you don't see often. And this will continue even around the wheels, plus you've got a reflector here as well. Then are these Ultimate Calligraphy specific 21-inch black alloy wheels that tie the whole car's look together. Coming to the rear of the Santa Fe, the unique looks continue back here as well. For many, there's a love-hate relationship for the rear look, but I think it's not that bad. The bottom of the bumper is all gloss black with more of this trim like the front. There's also the reverse lights down here, and in the corner you do have a single exhaust. Plus you've got the lights back here and the reflectors, along with the rear sensors. Then above are the rear LED lights, and like the front lights, these also have the H design. The middle here, you will have the tailgate handle and the rear camera, plus the big blacked out Santa Fe lettering and the Hyundai badge. There's also the H-Track badge. Up top is the rear spoiler, which houses the brake light, wiper, and the rear view mirror camera. Now opening up the tailgate, which of course is power opening and is proximity activated. Back here, there's decent space, and for some, this may not be that much. Back here, you'll also have a 12-volt outlet and then these two buttons here, which is to power the second row seats, and this is such a convenient thing to have with just a press of a button. Lifting up the carpet area, down here will be some more small storage space and the emergency kit. Now, coming into the rear of the Santa Fe, the door trim area is pretty nice, to be honest. At the bottom is space for a water bottle, and then you've got the Bose speaker next to that, which actually does come with the Ultimate Calligraphy. Even the bottom area here has this textured trim rather than it just being plain. And up here is some leather trimming. Also on the armrest area, you'll have the heated seat button and the two cup holders on both of the sides. The top has this black trim with the honeycomb designing. Even around the door handle area is this brushed aluminum trim. Plus you've got the contrast stitching right over here, and then you do have the sunshades for the second row passengers. As for the seats, let's start off in the third row, and to get back here, it's pretty easy. You just press this button here and the seat moves forward. So back here, you have actually a ton of room, and these seats are pretty comfortable. So as you can obviously see, you can fit adults back here perfectly. And I also like how the middle sections have the perforated areas. It just gives it that nice little touch. And even the legroom back here is pretty good. Also, you have the temperature control back here, which I haven't seen in a 3-row SUV. There's also a USB port which you get on both of the sides, a plug back here, and cup holders on both of the sides. Now, as for the second row seats, you do get captain's chairs with the Ultimate Calligraphy trim. And you'll notice the middle section not only has the perforated area, but you've got the front headlight outlining which is stitched into the seats. There's also these armrests on the sides of the seats, and in the middle there's nothing, so you can really use this area to enter and exit the third row if you really want. And I like how these seats are power adjustable, which adds to the luxury feel that this SUV gives off. And this button here is how you move the seats forward and backwards. Plus, like I mentioned, the second row seats do come heated. Over by the door area at the bottom, you have the door sill piece that says Santa Fe, and behind the driver and passenger seats are storage pockets. And again, you see that headlight outlining, plus on the sides of the front seats, you do have USB ports. Now over on the rear console, there's really nothing here that you usually have, like the temperature controls and whatnot, but you do have access to the front center console, which is a nice little thing. Also, you have this storage section here at the bottom as well. Coming to the front of the Santa Fe, it's just like the rear but with a slightly bigger area at the bottom, and you've got this reflector. And like I was mentioning, with the Ultimate Calligraphy, you do get the 12-speaker Bose sound system, then are the usual window and side mirror controls, plus these driver memory seat buttons. As for the front seats, these are just like the second row seats and are also pretty comfy. And the Ultimate Calligraphy does give you the premium Napa leather seats, and the front seats are both heated and vented, which is nice. Also, depending on the exterior color that you pick, you can even get a different interior color, such as the green beige interior. The front seats are also power adjustable, and something cool about the driver's side is if you press this button here, the seat moves to a very comfy position, tempting you to fall asleep. Underneath are just the pedals and the hood latch release. Above will be the electronic parking brake, cluster dimmer, tailgate button, and the traction control. Plus, on the dash here, you have the ambient lighting in that same headlight style, which is neat. The steering wheel is manual adjustable. And this over here is a fingerprint reader, so this is for your memory settings. Entering inside of the Santa Fe, the dash has hard and soft material with the stitching there, and the speakers on the pillars and in the middle area. And you'll notice the nice looking suede roof trim, which also does come with the Ultimate Calligraphy. Then is your heads-up display, which is always a good thing to have and makes life very easy. Then is this 12.3-inch fully digital cluster, which is super clear and has nice details. On here, you can view all sorts of vehicle information, and I also like how it's all one piece tied into the touchscreen. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and does come heated. There's more of the brushed aluminum trim there at the bottom. And instead of a Hyundai logo, you do have this in the middle here. On the left side will be the Smart Cruise, cluster controls, media, follow distance, and the lane keep controls. The other side has the media, Bluetooth, volume, favorites, and phone buttons. Behind are also the paddle shifters on this, along with the lighting controls and the wiper controls. And a neat thing on this is how you actually change gears. It's pretty cool. You just have to twist the silver part and then press to park. The center armrest area also has leather, and opening this up, you do get a decent amount of room in here. Over on the center console will be the cup holders, this area here to charge your phones, USB ports, and then you have this button here, which is your sterilization. So you basically place your item here in the dashboard area, and then you press the button. And this is perfect if you're a germaphobe. Even under the center console is more space for your things and a 12-volt outlet. Now up here, you'll have the auto hold, drive and terrain modes, auto start stop, hill descent control, camera button, and the parking sensor button to turn them on or off. Then is the temperature control section, which you can control the heated, vented seats and the heated steering wheel from here. And these are touch sensitive, which is kind of cool. Right above is the home, map, search, media, hazards, favorites, and the setup buttons. Then is this nice 12.3-inch touchscreen like the cluster, and even this has the nice details and is responsive. So on here, you have the main screen, which shows a few things, then swiping over are a bunch of menus, and same on the last page. So on the first page here, you have the phone projection, voice memo, seat controls, which has the second row seat controls, then is the weather app, valet mode, and then the setup section, in which is the bulk of the vehicle controls. For example, you have the vehicle section, which has even more things that you can adjust. And then on the last page will be the vehicle diagnostics, maintenance, HD radio data, notifications, and the online manual. Here are the cameras on this, and you can see all around your vehicle, making parking pretty easy. Up top is the mirror, which also turns into a digital mirror. Then are the interior lights, front sunroof controls and sunshade controls, and then the roadside assistant and the SOS button. And here's what the sunroof section looks like from the inside. Here's the key fob and what it looks like for the Santa Fe. Now coming around to the passenger side, here's the UV section again. Then right above the glove compartment is this small storage space. Then is the usual glove compartment itself. And there was no window sticker for this Hyundai Santa Fe, but the hybrid does start from about $43,700 Canadian. And for the gas models, they start from about $49,700 up to $56,200 Canadian. And this may be minus any dealer discounts and manufacturing rebates if they're being offered. Well, that does it for the review of this all-new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe Ultimate Calligraphy. Let me know what you think of this. Do you love it? Or do you hate it?